people on the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Nadine Vieira, and today's video is going to be a summary of a book that I've been reading, Your Best Life Now by Joel Osteen. But before we get into that, I have news for you guys. I have decided to take a leap of faith and put myself out there. So I'm gonna be what is it called? I'm gonna be auditioning for a singing competition called Untitled Chapter. It's a national competition, Angolan, So I have decided I'm gonna put myself out there, and basically in this competition you have to choose a singer and you copy the singer. Like, you have to kind of imitate their style, the way they dress and all of that, but I'm trying. Okay, so the singer that I have chosen is Rihanna. There was this era where she had like brown braids, which is why I have the brown braids and the red lipstick. I have the dress, black dress. I work with what I had in the moment. So this is the outfit. By the way, today is Saturday and my audition is gonna be on Monday. So I'm just like checking how everything's gonna be. While signing up for the audition, I had to choose 3 songs from the artist, and the songs that I chose are Diamonds, Love on the Brain, and Umbrella. Those are the songs. I think those are the songs that I'm gonna be singing in the audition. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little demo here before we get into the book. So if you just wanna see the book summary, I guess you can just skip. I'm gonna put a timestamp. But if you wanna see me get a little, you can stay and enjoy the vibe. I'm gonna do an amount of Love on the Brain. So let's get into it. A sip of water. So I didn't tell many people that I'm gonna be doing this, and sometimes when I start singing, you kind of have to project your voice so you can practice properly. And when I start doing that, especially at night, I'm like, I really hope I'm not bothering people, but at the end of the day, I gotta practice, and I just have to be myself. Anyways, so it goes like this. I'm gonna put on a little performance. Let me get my mic. Guess I'm gonna use this bottle as mic. And you got me like, what you want from me? And I tried to buy your pretty heart, but the price too high. Baby, you got me like, you love when I fall apart. So you can pull me together and throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like, don't you stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just start loving me. Hey, and babe, I'm fist fine with fire just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain, yeah. That's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it's so good and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps cussing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. Just love me, yeah. Love me, yeah. All you need to do is love. Got me like, I'm tired of being played like a violin. What do I gotta do to get in your motherfucking heart? Got me like, Don't you stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just start loving me. Hey, and babe, I'm first found with fire. Just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Okay, so that's enough. I'm gonna change this and then we are gonna get into the video. I don't know if you could tell, but I was a little shy. I didn't open myself out 100% and I didn't want to be too loud. So I gotta practice again tomorrow in a place where I have more freedom, but let's just get into the next part of this video. So the book that I'm going to be summarizing today is this book, like I already said, Your Best Life Now by Joel Osteen. It says 7 steps to living at your full potential, and I wrote some notes as I was reading the book, and I'm just going to be reading them. I'm going to be literally reading the notes that I took down. So here we go. This is a self-help book that focuses on changing your mindset to not only see yourself as God sees you, but also to believe that He has great things in store for you. You just need to believe. It is divided into 7 steps. These steps should serve as guidance to living at your full potential, allowing you to live with joy, peace, and enthusiasm. The steps are the following: enlarge your vision, develop a healthy self-image, discover the power of your thoughts and words, let go of the past, find strength through adversity, love to give, and choose to be happy. Like Rihanna says in a song Diamond in the opening, I choose to be happy. Being happy is a choice. You gotta choose to be happy, but that is gonna be in the last chapter and we are gonna get into that. So we still have the first few ones to go. The book challenges you to get out of a barely get by mentality to become the best you can be. In this video, we will go over every step, learn how we can use the knowledge packed in this work to live at your full potential. So the first step in this book, which there are 7, is to enlarge your vision. Don't let your thoughts and attitudes condemn you to mediocrity. As long as you can't see great things happening to you, they won't happen. Believe in yourself and your capabilities. You gotta conceive it to receive it. Rid yourself of small-minded thinking and start expecting blessings. See your future through eyes of faith. You need to make a decision that you are not going to live an average, mediocre life. When you get up in the morning, you need to have an attitude of, I am going to do something great. I'm going to break out of this mold and rise to new heights. Your difficult situation will not improve as long as you stay in a negative form of mind. Sometimes good things don't happen as quickly as we would like. God's timing is perfect. In this step, the author talks about breaking generational curses. It says that we should not limit how much we can achieve because of what those before us have. Release negative thinking patterns that keep you imprisoned in defeat. Expect good things to happen to you because you have the favor of God. And now we get into step number 2, which is to develop a healthy self-image. The author states that you cannot rise above the image you have of yourself in your mind. He also says that God made us in His image and that He would like us to see ourselves as He sees us. If you see yourself as unqualified, insignificant, unattractive, etc., you will probably act in accordance with your belief. God sees you as a champion. You are mighty and of fearless courage in His eyes. A man or woman of great honor and value. Stop making excuses and start stepping into faith. In chapter 8, we are reminded that God sees our 2 good moves. Even though we make mistakes and aren't perfect, He sees when we give our all. It tells us to remind ourselves that we are made in God's image. and to not let other people deceive you into thinking that you are not of value or that your value has diminished. You are today what you believed about yourself yesterday. You will be tomorrow what you believe about yourself right now. Keep the image of what you want to become in front of you. If one dream dies, dream another dream. You might have gotten off to a rough start in life, and you might be tempted to let those negative experiences set the course of your life. But just because it started that way doesn't mean it will finish that way. Get a fresh vision of what God will do in your life and develop a prosperous mindset. Self-acceptance is one of the biggest themes in this book. The last chapter of this step says that you should accept yourself as you are right now, faults and all. Stop being insecure about who you are and constantly trying to get approval of other people around you to feel better about yourself. Be an original, not a copycat. Well, I'm going to be copying someone for this, audition, but I'm still going to be myself. And after this competition, I'm going to go back to being a lead. Because I was born nerdy. So we continue. Anyways, dare to be different. Be secure in who God made you to be, and then go out there and be the best that you can be. You don't have to keep up with anyone else. You can run your race and be an individual. If you learn to be the original God made you to be, He will take you places you've never even dreamed of. Step 3. Discover the power of your thoughts and words. Much of success or failure in life begins in our minds and is influenced by what we allow ourselves to dwell on. A lot of the times people think, when my situation changes, I'll cheer up. As soon as I get out of this mess, I'll have a better attitude. This kind of mindset has the process backwards. What you say in the midst of your difficulties will have a big impact on how long you stay in those situations. Reason why you have to speak words of faith over your life. Your words have an enormous creative power. Quit speaking words of defeat and start speaking words of victory. Step number 4, let go of the past. It's time to let emotional wounds heal and let go of victim mentality. Instead, take what God has given you and make the most of it. You may have deep scars from emotional wounds, but don't let your past determine your future. You can't do anything about what happened to you, but you can choose how you're going to face what's in front of you. Don't let feelings of bitterness and resentment poison your future. The author makes use of an example of 2 main files that every person has. A file filled with all good things that has happened to us, filled with joy and happiness. The second file is the opposite, containing hurts and pains of the past. He says that through life, we choose which file we will access, and some people repeatedly choose number 2. Always thinking about the time somebody did them wrong, never getting around to exploring file number 1. And now we move into step number 5. Find strength through adversity. In this chapter, we are encouraged to have a positive attitude, one that no matter how many times we are knocked down, we stand right back up every single time. Using challenges that life throws at us to learn lessons, to get stronger. It says when you've done everything you know how to do, just stand firm. Learn to be happy when things aren't going your way. Chapter 22 discusses waiting on God's timing. That's a part of learning to trust God. So if you're going to wait, why not make a decision to enjoy your life while you're waiting? Why not be happy when God is in the process of changing things? So that's all we have for step number 5. We're moving to step number 6, which is to learn to give. This part of the book focuses on the importance of giving. It states that one of the best things you can do if you're having a problem is to help someone else. Keep your heart of compassion open. When we stop focusing on our own problems constantly, which doesn't help much, give a hug, a helping hand. It says that nothing pleases God any more than when we take care of his children. Quoting what Jesus said, "If you give even as much as a cup of water to someone in need, I am going to reward you." Now, the last step, which is step number 7, choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice. Don't let your circumstances dictate your happiness. Being unhappy won't change anything for the better. Stop worrying about how everything will turn out. It's good to set goals and make plans, but if you're going to be living in the future, you're never really enjoying the present the way God wants you to. Live one day at a time. Don't take for granted what God has already given you. See the best in every situation and learn to be happy right where you are. The author states that we should be people of excellence and integrity. That means that whatever we do, we must do wholeheartedly. What do we do when no one is watching? People of excellence do what's right, not because someone is forcing them to. Your own actions will catch up to you. God is watching. The author insists the fact that when you go out of your way to do what's right, you are planting seeds for God's blessings. So guys, that is all for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you learned something today. I definitely did, and I've been using these steps ever since I read this book. Like, my life has not been the same, and I have just been evolving. Even though I've been evolving, as humans, we're just built for evolution, you know. But yeah, ever since I read this book, my mind has just been working differently, because especially the beginning part of the book, not just the beginning, most of the book focuses on changing your mentality, seeing the bigger picture of seeing ourselves the way God sees us, building our self-confidence, and being good people. So that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, do give a thumbs up, comment down below. Like, I want to interact with you guys, you know. And subscribe to my channel. Like, don't you want to see me again? You gotta hit that bell, the notification bell, so you can see every time I upload. That's the first time I said that. Whoa. Anyways, that's enough of being cringy today. Thank you so much for watching. See you when I see you again, which I hope is gonna be soon, because I had been gone for a little too long. This video is way overdue, but at least here you have it. Bye.